What's up, guys? Back today with another video. And today's video, we back with my boy Charles, my boy Tony. The group is now complete. No, we haven't been posting for a long while, but hey, some people have been busy. Some people
Some
have
never
been
at
looking.
home.
Some
Some
never
never
at
at home.
home. Some people say 15 minutes, but hey,
It never come.
today we are
Hey,
back.
no, but hey,
We are back.
some of the people are there but playing Call of Duty instead of just hopping on the call. But hey, it's not me though.
Hey, today we are back. Managed to get the whole group back today. So
Yeah.
we had a lot of good conversation that we're gonna be having. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, tell me what y'all think about everything. We really appreciate it.
Sure.
So without wasting time, let's get into it. So I'll send you guys the questions, so everybody should be having it. Like surprise thing. So we're gonna start with the first thing first. Is this Arsenal's biggest choke in Premier League history after the 2-1 defeat against Manchester City?
Biggest choke, bruh.
Yeah, let's just say 1 minute 30 each. Like, yeah.
Brother, they've been choking for 4 years now. Like, there's nothing new, I believe. It's just the sky is still blue, you know. Just Manchester City is just that team that when they are hunting you, bro, you can feel it, and they really showed us now for the past 4 years, bro. I don't think they are choking. I just think it's their old demons catching back up to them.
Facts.
That's all I have to say. It's just old demons are catching back up to them.
Tony, you have something to say about it?
I think it is the biggest the biggest bottling of the Arsenal has done, because I just think this one, there's no going back. Like if you bottle this, guys, like the coach has to go, things have to change. Even with success, I think Arsenal has been successful, but when things like that happen too long, like nobody's trying to watch that, you know. But I think this will be the biggest one, because it would impact the team to where people might leave, and the coach might leave as well, because of, you know, just too many years. But I think it's like 3 years now that you do the same thing. That's what I think.
It's gonna be the fun. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That is true that after this one, that's gonna be crazy.
This is gonna be
Because
tough. This
you
one's
can't be
tough.
on top of the league from September till like April, and suddenly you lose the league just like that. Like that doesn't make sense. Especially that you
True.
had like a 2-1 and everything.
Yep.
Now, the second question is, on the scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate Barcelona's season? Success, failure, meet, and why?
Listen, I'm gonna give Barcelona an 8/10. Listen, let me tell you something. This team that we are having right now, I don't want to put the expectations that I was having on the OGs, what I was expecting the OGs to win or do on this new group. This group have literally been playing together for like 2 years, if I'm not saying anything stupid. They've been playing for 2 years now. 2 years, that's two La Liga, Copa del Rey, Super Cup, one Champions League semi-finals, one quarterfinals, yeah, I believe. You're just unlucky, you know. Just unlucky. There are things we need to work on, yes, but I don't think this group that I'm seeing right now is a failure. I don't think they are. I think they are performing very good. I think they are. So I'm gonna give them a 8/10. 8/10. It could be better, way better. 8/10 is for me the best one I will give to them.
Yeah, I think
Sonny, what about you?
I give him 8. 8 as well. I think 8 is good because Barcelona. I think the season of Barcelona is a team that when we don't win the Champions League, automatically take points off. But honestly,
Yeah, automatically
it's
we think it's a failure.
honestly, I was raised to be a Barcelona fan in the cast of, you're not gonna win the Champions League every year, but if you're gonna beat us knowing that we fought, and we fought, and we have having, like, people like Rafinha always, like, we always have this problem where our key players get hurt when we really need them. Rafinha was out, Lamine Yamal got hurt after, like, and then you have Pedri who was coming back from injury. Rashford got hurt at a point. A lot of guys, got hurt, and we still found a way to be 12 points ahead of a team that spent 300, 400 million in the summer. So at the end of the day, I give us an 8 because we had a good season, bro. Even in the Champions League, we fought. We were in the top 8. Like, bro, I remember times when we used to play, and I used to pray that we beat Getafe, bro. Like, we play Serginho Dest. We play like, bro, we'll play Bright Sweet. I remember we used to be like,
Bro.
Ricky Puig is the next Iniesta. And we used to say things like that. Like, because we were
Bro,
in
we're playing
desperation,
friggin' strike. Bro, we're playing
bro.
Destiny Strike, the El
Dest,
Clasico, bro. Like, unbelievable. Like, we came from a very
unbelievable.
long way for me to even be putting so much pressure on this group, man. This
Yeah,
group
yeah,
has
yeah,
really
yeah.
been making me love football with the Barcelona crest on their chest again, you know. I'm loving this.
You
The
know,
thing,
me
Come
yeah.
on, bro.
personally,
We came from, oh my God, Tony. Oh my God, Tony took me back. We came from far, bro. Like, bro, we came, oh my God, bro. We came from
you know, me personally,
Ninguém.
this season, when this season started, me personally, I said, I'll see how things go. I'll see how things go. So I didn't have really high expectations because we didn't improve our squad. We didn't improve our squad. We let our best
We
defender
broke.
leave.
We broke, nigga.
We only got like one of the best goalkeepers in the world that I believe that he's gonna be one of the best in the future. And apart from that, when I saw that, oh, this is like literally summer our summer transfer for this season, I was like, bro, you can't really do shit. The only
Yeah.
thing that I would expect is like if we reach quarterfinal, semifinal, honestly, we are blessed by God. Like literally. And just like I told my friend, I'll give this season a 6. Honestly, I'll give this season a 6 because just like how I told my friends, La Liga is going to be ours
You know,
till Real Madrid figure their shit out. It's going
the
to be ours.
day we're gonna be here and we'll not even touch La Liga for a long time, I'm gonna remind you to this day that you've given
Yeah,
them
yeah.
6 for
Teams
winning,
like this,
maybe winning a potential back-to-back
Yeah.
La Liga. It's
I'm
crazy
saying,
to give them
nah,
6. Bro.
look, I'm saying that,
You
I'm
are you
saying
are
that
you
because,
you are really
nah,
that bad.
because
6
I'm
crazy.
saying that, because we can compete in La Liga and La Liga's level has reduced drastically and the level is low, to be
but,
honest,
but,
the
but
level is low. Yeah, the level is low. Honestly,
I,
the level is low. The Bundesliga passes in front of La Liga this season. The Bundesliga
but no, no,
passes in
no.
front.
How many
But in
teams
how
in
many
the
La
top
Liga
3
teams always show in the
Bundesliga
Champions League?
were in the Champions League, bro?
Yeah, honestly, the
How many
Bundesliga
were
has
in the
become a gold.
quarterfinals? We have 3 La Liga in the quarterfinals, bro. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. The Bundesliga has been far more competitive. One league that has been low this season is the Serie A. Serie A is really dead. Like
Yeah.
really, it's dead. Dead as fuck. But I'm not crashing. I'm not going to speed on the league title, of course. I'm not going to do that. But the reason why I'm giving 6 is because the way I see the league right now, Real Madrid is having like some problems, some issues. Until they figure that issue out, the league is going to be our own. This is not going to be a problem to win the league. You understand me? It's not going to be a problem. Cool. They can. So that's why I'm saying that the league is going to be ours. So now I'm going to give it a 6 because I expected us like to be more, how can I say? You see, like last season where we had like that flashy, that energy that, oh, we look invincible. You understand? I didn't have that emotion this season. This season I was watching the games, I'm like, bro, whatever. Whatever happens, happens. We didn't really perform
But
good in
I
these
don't
big
I
games.
don't I didn't expect it. Like I expected the Champions League, but I didn't expect the Champions League. That's why I put him at 8th.
No, I didn't
Like
expect the Champions League. But I
and I'm saying,
expected us
but
to compete.
everything that you expected happened. The only thing that didn't happen is the Copa del Rey, I think.
Yeah.
But
But also
everything that we
one thing,
expected, because again, if you think about it, all of our players gained experience. Now we know our problem. We're gonna go get a defender and a striker. But the thing is, I really like when you see 6, bro. I think you really gotta think about it, bro. 6, like what? How better of a like, bro? You know how hard it is to do what they did this year. Like it's
this one
insane.
thing, this one thing too. This one thing too, why I'm giving it 6. I'm giving it 6 too. The major reason why I'm giving it 6 is because this season in big games, we didn't play really good.
Yeah, we're
Honestly,
playing with
that's
two,
one reason why
but
I'm
no,
giving
no. In big games, we messed up, and I get it, bro. And I think our problem this year
Yeah.
was experience. You're playing with two 18-year-olds, bro. Like the first
I
18-year-old
know.
is
Bro,
leading
Yeah.
your attack. The second 18-year-old is leading your defense. Bro.
this year,
Look,
our problem was 2. The defense, of course,
Mm,
and we're not that clutch in front like we were last year.
yeah.
All those
Clinical.
things come into play. All those things come into play.
but also it's not even a matter of being clutch. Last season we were like, how can I say? I was seeing like a pride from the team, even when we were losing big
Because
games.
we were
I was
clutch.
seeing it. I was seeing like some pride, even when we were losing. I was seeing some pride, that like some fighting spirit.
No,
Now
we
in
had fighting spirit, bro.
this season, doing big games, I feel like when a team like blocks us from playing, we faded a lot. I can give you
Listen,
games.
that's because
Chelsea,
there's only
that
one guy
Chelsea
that controls
3-0.
our game. There's
This
only
is
one guy that
Chelsea.
controls our game, you know? That's
Nah,
Pedri.
this
And
no
Pedri
last
needs to know. Pedri needs to know when to play possession and when to play direct football.
You know, last season, there's one thing last season, thing that I really liked about last season, and I would say that, and I even said, this is literally the best Barcelona that I have seen in like so many years. Because when it was time for big games and we had to show up, guys were playing like, okay, guys, this is a big game. We have like to show up. This season, I
I have
didn't
a question
really,
at you. Name me a big game where everybody was healthy that we didn't play like that this year. Like any big game that we didn't play
Factors.
good, somebody was hurt. Somebody
Bro,
was not playing.
we started this season with most of our key players injured. And
yeah.
now we have to put our goal tally on Ferran Torres.
Yeah, true. I agree.
We were having injury problems since the beginning of the season. And we
Yeah.
are projected to win La Liga, even though we started bad. Like, we started with injuries. Come on, bro.
I
Can't give
agree.
that 6. 6 is an insult, man. Come on.
No, I agree. Injuries are part of the game, so that's why I'm not really gonna put that as an
Yes,
excuse.
they are. And we are winning La
They are
Liga,
part.
bro. Come on.
Yes, they are part of the excuse. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not gonna be a problem with the league. But anyways, let's move.
Yeah, the league is too
Because
easy.
I didn't really have that fire. Like let's just say I didn't watch all the games this season because most of them were like boring a little bit, but it's alright. The next one is okay. The next one, we're going to Liverpool. So as you guys know right now, I don't know what's Liverpool's position. Let me check. I think they might be out.
Are they 6 or 7?
Oh, are they 6? Okay, so Liverpool right now is 4. So as you
Fourth.
guys know, Arne Slot is reportedly expected to stay Liverpool's manager next season, with or without Champions League football. Apparently, do you think like he deserves like another chance after this poor title defense?
Yeah.
Bro, of course he does. Listen, I feel like this was his first year, right?
That was his second.
Second year. Come on, you gotta give bro time. You gotta give bro time to, work in his type of players that he like into his system, I feel like for the past 2 years, he's been playing with system and legends of an old generation, I feel like if you give him time for him to, build and yeah, I mean, come on, Liverpool did not have a very good season this season. They were on and more off than on, and I think they should give Arsenal another year of him, bring his own players and his own ideology inside the team, and let's see what's up. If nothing happens next season, then yeah, bro should take that out.
I think Arne Slot is actually very, very bad. I think he's not a very good coach, but yeah, he deserves another chance. And the reason why everybody deserves another chance, right? And everybody, at least he won his first year. He won the league. At least that kind of saves him, gives him a little breathing space.
Yeah, I
But
think that's the reason why he's still on the bench right now.
yeah, that league helped him. And then they had a good season last year. We can't even lie. They were like the best team in the world at
Yep.
that point.
That's why it's
So
giving league like a free pass.
a free pass. So I think that he's not a very good coach, but once he gets his transfers in, now he has no excuses. We'll see how he does. If he messed that up, switch. That's what I would say.
All I say is last season I thought Arne Slot was like a very good manager. I thought he was a
Yeah.
very good manager. But as more as the season is going through, I feel like it was just a season that was being carried by Salah. Salah was on the peak of his form and everything.
And he was
So
using
now,
Klopp's team.
yeah. And he's using Klopp's team. And also one thing too that I think is Liverpool's main downfall of this season is that team under Klopp used to run. They used to like run like dogs. When you see them right now, I'm sorry, they don't run like dogs like they used to. They
They're
don't
not
run.
fighters.
Bro, they don't run. I don't know what happened, but
There's no
they
dedication.
don't do it. They don't do it. Anfield is not more the same stadium that I used to know. Because when you were
Yeah.
playing Liverpool at Anfield, bro, that was like, you had to be ready. You had to be ready. Now so many things are being relaxed, but I also think that he's scared. When I say a manager who is too pragmatic with his approach. I'm like, bro, you won't go anywhere. Like, literally, you won't go anywhere. Especially that PSG game. I'm like, you got walked on by PSG because you decided to stay back. It's true,
Yeah,
it's a hard game, but
yeah, I agree.
you have to
I didn't.
go at them.
I hate it. For me, it's like this, bro. You already like Real, and that's why I actually respected Real Madrid against Bayern for that reason. You know the other team is better than
Always,
you
always,
tactically, bro.
always.
You go out there with some balls, bro. Kick the ball, shoot it, try something, bro. Because
That's what, Tony, that's what Barcelona does. We go out there, we
yeah,
play the ball. Yes,
we
our
just play
defense
the
is not good,
ball,
but we do the job. We go out there, we play. We are not scared of playing,
man.
of conceding
Nigga.
goals. Yes,
It's
we concede
soccer,
too
bro. It's
much goals because
football.
our defense are not good. But come on, you
Yeah,
gotta go out there and play. Liverpool didn't do that at Anfield. I was shook, bro.
I was shook at your own house,
Uh,
bro. Even
that's
Newcastle
crazy.
went at Barca at their own stadium. You have to go at people, bro, at your own stadium, bro. You gotta put, hey, it's your
And
house,
also,
bro. Hey,
and I also think that game could have taken it too. They could have considered so many goals too. But I also feel like Liverpool were a little bit like they were not taking that many risks. But no, but do I think he deserves another chance? I think for me, he doesn't deserve another chance. It's true that right now they're giving him grace. They're letting him finish the season because he brought a league title. So we all know how English team take the league title. They take the league title so seriously.
so seriously.
So that's why he's there. But if I have to make a choice, get team, he's leaving by the end of the season, and you go get Xabi Alonso. I think you
For
do that.
Liverpool?
Yeah, you do that, and yeah, you go get Xabi Alonso because I think that might be the best thing they can do. Alonso is a good coach, but Real Madrid wasn't gonna work.
Yeah, Real Madrid was not gonna work. I think
Because there's
Xabi Alonso is
much,
way better than
too
Real
much,
Madrid made him look.
too much, too much kids with fucking ego, man.
Yeah.
So
Too much
now
ego.
the next question is, now we are entering a crucial part of the season. Now, do you think Arsenal can make the double like
No,
Premier League and Champions League?
no.
No,
I think they're going trophyless.
Trophyless again?
They ain't winning
You
shit,
sure
bro.
about that?
They ain't winning shit. They've
You
crumbled,
sure
bro.
about that?
Crumbled. They're winning nothing.
Tony,
You think they're winning
Tony,
nothing? You think Arsenal? You think Arsenal is gonna win
yeah,
Atletico Madrid?
they're
Go
winning
to
something
go
this
to
year.
the final and win either Bayern or PSG.
I don't think about the Champions League. I don't think about the Champions League.
And you
I don't
think
think about the
Manchester City,
Champions
and
League.
you think Manchester City, after stepping and realizing they are on Arsenal's throat, you think Manchester City is gonna fumble now? You think Haaland is gonna fumble now?
If I have to make like a hot prediction, Manchester City is not
Trophyless.
going to make a 5-on-5. That's a hot
Trophyless.
prediction for me. They're not going to make a 5-on-5.
Manchester Arsenal trophyless again.
Hey, you know,
Again, brother.
you know,
Again. Just like
you
the
know
White
one
House.
thing. You know one thing
Maison
I'm gonna
Blanche.
say.
Saison Blanche.
You know one thing I'm gonna say concerning this is something is gonna happen. Something is gonna happen. I don't think the Champions League, I think, is there. Especially like when you watch PSG and Bayern yesterday, you're like, okay, there's no chance Arsenal can compete with that. Because
No,
when Arsenal,
no, listen. That's one thing you're not understanding. Actually, in football, there's something I call the heat of the moment. In that heat of the moment right there, every team would have performed. Every team. The goals would have been different, but every team would have performed in their own way. Stam would have performed in their own way, you will be surprised. Aston Villa would have performed in their own way, would have been surprised. It's the heat of the moment. And those two teams, they were clashing yesterday. Band for band, bro. Crazy thing. I
Crazy
was
work.
here. I turned off my station. I was watching the game. I was like, this is crazy. The goalkeepers were doing nothing. The defenders were just left and right. Goals kept going in. Crazy. Everybody was performing yesterday. I haven't seen anybody that was not performing yesterday. That was perfect. Perfect.
you know,
Perfect.
just like, you know, the reason why I'm saying it is like when I don't know if when you guys watch Arsenal versus Manchester City, Arsenal Arteta for once, he decided to go and play the game. He decided to go and press. And even when he went to press, they went with the mentality of winning. That was good. but during the game, you could clearly feel like, okay, they lack quality. I don't know if you understand. They lack quality to hurt the
Who lacks
opponent.
quality?
Arsenal lacks quality. You could clearly see it during the game. I don't think that
Where? Quality
Manchester-
where?
quality in
Where, though?
midfield and in attack.
Strike. Thank you.
Yeah, in attack and in the midfield. You could clearly, I don't think that
In
Manchester
attack,
City.
on the midfield, on the wings, everywhere, bro. Trash.
That's what I'm saying. In the midfield and
No
up front.
creativity, like Jesus,
That's what I was
bro.
like. That's what I was like. Okay. So I'm like, okay, understand now why Mikel is making the players play like this. Cause there is literally no quality. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't think Manchester City were in danger the whole game, like threatening, like Manchester City were threatening defense the whole game. So that's why I'm like, okay, the Champions League, let's cross it. Let's cross the Champions League already. Because if you can go and hurt Manchester City for 90 minutes, you put them in danger. And how are you going to do in the Champions League? How are you going to do?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
there's no way.
That's why I'm already crossing. And for the league now, I think Manchester City is not going to make it 5-5. I think they're not going to make it 5-5. And I personally think that Arteta should sacrifice. He should leave the Champions League and go with the league. That's how I see it. And I think that they can make the 5-5, maybe. But going trophyless this season, nah, no way. I think this season the league is still coming back.
Hey,
It's still
clip
coming
this
back
right
to
here.
Arsenal. honestly.
Clip this right here. We're
Yeah.
gonna post it if you guys go through.
No, don't worry. I'm telling you, Manchester City is not making it 5-5, and Arsenal is taking the lead
I will say this though.
for sure.
I will say this: Manchester City all season probably can't make a 5-5, but Manchester City with Pep Guardiola on the bench, they're figuring it out with momentum and the best striker, the best finisher in the world potentially, bro. Dangerous. They could go 5-5.
They can do that
They,
too.
I mean, they can, but I know what you mean. They've been inconsistent all year, so like, yeah, it's probably unlikely. But I'm saying they have motivation to do those 5 now. Arsenal gave them the
Yeah,
motivation.
it's true. They have the momentum.
The momentum. That's what I'm
It's true.
saying.
They have momentum right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
they have
that's
momentum.
Arsenal's fault.
But
That's Arsenal's fault. Because when you lose games against who they lose against? Bournemouth. Who did Arsenal lose against?
yeah,
It was Bournemouth,
Bournemouth.
bro. That loss was crucial. Gave Manchester City momentum.
That's what I'm telling. That's what I was telling guys. I think Manchester City has to face at least 3 London clubs. Now I'm telling you, every club that's based in London right now that are going to face Manchester City, they're just going to say, "Bro, come and beat us." Arsenal is not taking the lead.
Yeah.
Bro, sometimes I ask myself. Listen. Sometimes I ask myself.
That's true.
Sometimes I ask myself, what did he do to make them niggas mad, bro?
Bro, I'm telling
Everybody
you.
is there. You know, let me tell you something. I think it's the Arsenal fans fucking delusional every fucking time, bro. Comparing Saka to Lamine Yamal, comparing people to other people, I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro. Talking about Declan Rice has a better kicking ratio than David Beckham. You see, those kind of things when the fans are talking bullshit like that, everybody's gonna hate you, you know. That's it.
Hey, I have a hot take about Declan Rice that I want to share with you guys. Personally,
Big bro.
Declan Rice, as a guy that supports Arsenal too, Declan Rice is not a guy that I am a big fan of, and I will never be like, oh, Declan Rice is that type of guy, I think Declan Rice, for people to start, I think we'll have that conversation as we go on, but I'll keep it for later on. So, question 6. So, let me first of all get you. Who do you think is gonna win the UCL?
Bro, right now I feel like after watching yesterday, bro, like pick, I don't know, but by PSG. And that's the thing. Look, this is the thing.
No, he's in PSG and Bayern, right?
This is what I hate. This is what I really hate. Luis Enrique, is really fucking good, really smart, and that annoys me because Luis Enrique has a better team than a lot of teams. But when teams play against Barcelona, they play harder against us, who's not even as good as PSG. And PSG is still underrated by his peers, if you kind of understand what I'm saying. Like, people still don't go after PSG.
Of course.
Like, when Barca is that good. When Barca is that good, press. Teams don't miss.
Bro,
teams do all
because,
this. But
listen,
PSG is about to go on a back-to-back, and nobody's really caring, bro.
Because they're more scared that we don't win. That's the
They're
only
scared that
problem,
we don't
bro.
win. And you have a team like PSG about to get a back-to-back, bro. And they have good players.
That'll
They
be
have good
crazy.
bench. Bro, they have a bench. They have a very solid bench, bro. A very solid bench. When people come up to the bench, I'm like, bro, that's a starter in another team. Bakola is a starter in a lot of top 5 teams. Ravaskelia is an undeniable starter in my favorite team, to be honest. And there's stuff like that. They have a good team. They have a good team. A really good team. PSG has a good
They have a
team, bro.
good team, like really
Yeah,
good.
Good team.
they have a
That's the
good team.
greatest team PSG has ever assembled, bro.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
not,
yeah, yeah,
what are you
yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, they're tough. They're
That's
tough.
you see, that's one thing. PSG identity, they found it under Luis Enrique. It's the collective, not the individualist.
Collective. It's the
Yeah.
They try to
collective.
bring the they try to bring the stars. They try to bring the stars. That no, but it's the collective, bro.
Uh,
To win
You
a
know,
football game, bro, you gotta attack together and defend
Defend
together. Once
together.
a team understand that, he's gonna win.
this is one thing that Charles also said too. Like, I don't think you can have the best players in the world, but when you don't have a good manager that can exploit it, like that can make you like, okay, play to your qualities, you're never gonna say, who thought that
Bro,
Dembele would have been the player that he is right now? Who would have thought?
bro, I don't know what Luis Enrique told Dembele, but bro, he must have told him something. Because
Yeah.
that made Dembele win Ballon d'Or. Like, can you imagine, Atu? He did not make Dembele, okay? He just managed Dembele.
Yeah.
He spoke things into Dembele. Because, bro, you can have the greatest, but if you don't have a good manager,
Yeah,
look at,
you need. That's what I'm saying.
listen, a good coach will not be playing Arda Güler, but a good manager, the confidence a good manager gives Arda Güler is easily top 5 midfielder. Bro, in under pressure, bro, is class. Tack. Nah. He just that is managing. Managing a coach who put Adagula on the wings. Since Mastantuano is not playing well, a coach is gonna put Adagula on the wing that go and play the wing for me. But a manager sees what Adagula can give. Come on. That boy is classic, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I just don't know. Bro is clinic. Everything bro does is fluid.
Nah, good,
That match
bro.
against Bayern was fluid. Under pressure, bro was not losing the ball, making nice play. Look at that freaking man. God.
Nah, Arda is
A
fucking.
manager and a coach, two different things. People don't understand, but managing is way, 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 way harder, bro. So a coach is never making the play. So Charlie, when you have a good manager,
No,
Luis
you
Enrique is
need to.
crazy,
You
bro.
need to. When you have the best players, honestly, you need to have a good manager because a good
Yeah.
manager is going to guide them.
Yes.
You need to. Because if you have a bad one, what are you getting? You're wasting your time. Like, wasting.
On God. Yeah, wasting your time, bro. Wasting your
Yeah.
time, resources, everything.
So now let's move.
Chelsea, other teams are not having, they think they're having managers, but I feel like they're having coaches. They're just out there putting, a manager makes changes. A manager makes crazy decisions. A manager takes risk. Arteta is not a manager. Bro is not taking any risk, bro. Bro keeps playing Odegaard and Saka, man. Oh my God. When I watch their football, I cry. Bro, if I'm in that midfield and I have a Gyökeres, I'm going to be spamming those long balls for bro. Like, what are you talking about? Bro is there making calls, he's not receiving anything. And all those things, it matters because if bro is not receiving the ball, the one time he's going to receive the ball, that confidence is going to work. I don't know how to explain. It's psychological,
Yeah.
If every time you're in that strike, you are receiving the long ball, you see your teammate is trying, bro.
Yeah.
Come on. Prime Cavani, bro. Come on. Cavani will miss 2 chances. Don't matter. The third one is going in. No, it's just the confidence, the mentality. If your teammates are not with you, just, it's sad, but all these people that think they are managers, that think they are coaches, thinking they are managers,
Bro.
Let's move to the other question. The other one is, I'll skip this one because this one is a little bit pointless. No, a podcast that we call The Overlap has like the Premier League greats, Wayne Rooney, Gary Neville, and everything.
Yeah.
So I watched the previous episode, the recent episode, and they were talking about the PFA player of the season. So Roy Keane said Bernardo Silva should be the PFA player of the year if Manchester City wins all domestic trophies. So they already won the Carabao Cup. They're in the final of the FA Cup, and right now they're first place in the league. So he said if Manchester City wins all that, Bernardo Silva should be the PFA Player of the Year. And now Gary Neville said Bruno Fernandes or Bernardo Silva, and that Declan Rice shouldn't be in the conversation.
What's Bruno even doing there? What's Bruno doing there?
I know you're hating, but it's all right.
No. What's Bruno doing there, bro?
So you think Bruno Fernandes shouldn't be in the conversation?
What did he win for Manchester United? Don't you
So
gotta
wait.
win something? Don't you gotta win something to be seen as the best player of the, I don't know, PFA? What the fuck? Don't you gotta
No.
win something?
No, not
Don't have
necessarily.
to win anything.
Not necessarily. Van Dijk won it when he didn't win shit. Salah won it when he didn't win shit.
I guess England should review their codes.
So
Bruno.
what do you think? What do you got for your PFA? PFA Player of the
Me?
Year. Yeah.
I really don't care, bro. Give it to Bernardo Silva, man.
Bernardo Silva?
Yeah.
So
Give it to
wait,
Bernardo, bro.
you know one thing that I don't like about football? Football now has become so recently biased to the point that Bernardo Silva at the beginning of the season, he wasn't in any conversation. He wasn't in any conversation. Suddenly, all he needed was just a good performance against Arsenal. Now, people are putting him in conversations that, oh, he should be the PFA Player of the Year.
Or maybe he's been having those performances. Who haven't been
No.
watching.
It's the same thing. So, like as
No.
an Arsenal fan, it's the same thing with Declan Rice last year. You guys put him on the top 30 Ballon d'Or because he scored 2 free kicks against Real Madrid. There's certain games that are gonna
Hey.
boost your
Hey.
season. It's how it goes. Games that boost your season. But I don't think that Bernardo Silva was just playing bad all year. From what I was seeing, he was playing decent. He was playing good. I mean, he's really good. Like Bernardo Silva is really good. He can play in the midfield, he can play in the wing. He's versatile. He's been playing good, bro. He's playing really good. I think so.
I think
I don't think
Bernardo.
Arsenal.
Honestly, if I have to go with one PFA Player of the Year, I'll go with Bernardo. I'll go with Bruno Fernandes because Manchester United might not be winning something. They might not be in contender for anything. But the season that Bruno is having, Bruno has always been that guy that he's for a shitty team, but he still managed to, how can I say, to always like make himself out of the shadow. Understand?
He plays
right
hard.
now,
He plays a lot
he's
hard.
only one. Yeah. And he's only one. He's only one assist.
Because he's the best player in the team. That's our watch.
No! Wait. So wait, let me ask you one question.
Crazy.
Wait. It's not even a matter of being the best player in the team.
Right. Come on.
Bruno Fernandes is one of the best midfielders in the world. It's just that he plays for Manchester United. That's all. That's all.
Listen, once you have Manchester United attached to your name, bro,
it's over.
Yeah, we need to say it, bro.
But what he's doing right now, that's crazy, man.
Forget that team, man. Forget that team.
He's just one assist away from equaling the record. Or he might even break the record. Even De Bruyne didn't break.
He's doing that in Manchester United.
Manchester United, that's bad.
Bad? Worse.
Yeah.
Crazy worse. That's the crazy worst team.
That's what I'm saying. Bruno should be the PFA Player of the Year. And also want to clarify one thing.
I see what you're talking about too, though. Bruno Fernandes he always plays good, bro. I like him.
Yo, I don't know why he didn't leave that team to go to a better team.
Come to Barca.
Because honestly, he can start with any team he wants.
Which team was he going to?
Bruno Fernandes better not go to Real Madrid. That's the team we should never want him to go to.
Oh, we should never go there.
Real Madrid don't even want him, bro. What are you talking about?
They get him, they'll be better. I think they'll be better.
No, because
no.
Look, just like how I just wanted to clarify one thing for Arsenal fans, just like I was saying before. Declan Rice, for me, I don't know why so many people are talking, Declan Rice this, Declan Rice that.
Because bro scored 2 free kicks against
not even because of that. Declan Rice, he's not the kind of midfielder that helps you progress the game or whatever. You understand what I mean? So he's more the reason why people are like more giving him more praises is because bro is always making his games. He's always having good games.
Because because he plays for England and he's in the Premier League. That's all at you. There's nothing.
Not even this
one is not that guy. Bro, this one more on his shoulders that he has passed balls forward. He's not that guy. Come on.
This one reason why the English media hypes Declan Rice a lot because he wins a lot of duels. And England people like those kind of players. The kind of players that are like athletic and physical, that just goes and wins the balls, dominates and everything.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of players that they like. But now, when you go and you watch Declan Rice, I'm sorry, Arsenal is having a problem in progressing the game. How does Declan Rice help them?
Having Zubimendi.
How does Declan
Declan
Rice
Rice.
help them? He's not even a very good ball progressor. No quality.
Bro,
What will
bro,
Arsenal do?
Arsenal, bro. I love Arsenal, bro. I love Arsenal. But the
Because
things
what?
they've been doing, bro, is just funny to
Because what does he do? Like,
They don't
you don't
play
win
like
the
they
balls.
are the league leaders. They don't play like they want it.
Like, that's what I'm
Sad.
saying. That the team has been regressing ever since last season. The team has been regressing.
Really?
Ever
Getting
since last
worse?
season, bro, the team is regressing. Bro, it's getting worse. Trust me. Trust me that Arsenal 23-24, my God, that was literally top 3 best teams in Europe.
And they
Not even
fumbled.
capping.
And they
Was,
fumbled.
that was crazy. That was
And they fumbled.
crazy.
So just imagine this team now.
No, that was crazy. That team, if you put that team, take that team of 23-24 and you put them against this current team, that team is putting this team 5-0 by halftime. Easy. I'm telling you, that team was putting games to bed by halftime, Tony. They were attacking. They were having players that were making things happen.
They were
Players that were progressing the ball.
moving football.
Now you're like, okay, now who is a ball progressor here? Who can make the ball progress? No one.
They don't have a ball progressor. They don't have anybody to be recovering the balls. They all put their head on Gabriel.
Look,
Gabriel in that defense is carrying the defense.
That's the thing. Ball progressing is Declan Rice. No. Ball winning is Declan Rice. That's what Declan Rice does. All he does in that midfield. And that's why it literally pisses me off when guys are like talking, saying Declan Rice is this, Declan Rice is that. All what Declan Rice does is win the ball. That's the only thing he's good at. That's the only thing he's good at, winning the ball. Because I don't see what other thing Declan Rice brings into that midfield. I don't see anything. And that literally pisses me off when I see people rating Declan Rice. I'm like, bro, like, are we really rating the guy just because he's winning duels? Is
That's
that
England for you? That's England for you, bro. England, they be hyping.
Like, come on, man.
The English media just be hyping bullshit, bro.
Come on. Like, Declan Rice shouldn't be, for me, Declan Rice shouldn't be in any sort of conversation. I'm sorry. He shouldn't be in
Which
any sort
type
of
of midfielder is it?
It shouldn't be. But now let's move. Let's move now to. This is one question that is out of the what I just sent. You know, we all saw. I think I was having this conversation with Charles this morning, and I was telling him that modern day football has changed, and yesterday was the perfect example of modern day football. Do you think that now teams? Do you think that modern day football is the best way, like for a team to succeed? Do you think they have to adapt to modern day football, or do you think you can succeed without adapting to modern day football? Because modern day football, just to make it easy, modern day football is literally about intensity, athleticism, and transition. Oh, do you think, Tony, this is even a question for you, Tony. Do you think that, okay, Tony, when you watch PSG versus Barcelona versus Bayern yesterday, okay, do you think you see how the game was in transition, the game was athletic, the game was intense and everything? Do you think when you watch this current Barca team, do you think they can compete against this sort of team for like the entire game? Or
Bro,
yeah, I think that when
Tony,
fully healthy, yes, we can. I think we're better than these teams. I think that
every day of the week.
I think
Every
that
day of the week.
I think that what we watched yesterday is it's finally teams that want to have balls like Barcelona. Barcelona always plays offensive. We always play games like that. You don't always see Bayern and PSG play games like that. So that's something that's good. But us, I think that that's why if they play like that against us, we'll beat them 5-0. When we play against them, they always find a way to beat Barca. They always do that. They always do that. And that's my opinion. My opinion is that when they play us, they find a way to beat us because if they know, if you play soccer, if you play football like they played yesterday, nobody's messing with Barca. Even with Casado on the field, even with Bernal, whoever, the new guys, the young guys, nobody in Europe can mess with Barca because I think that's our style of football. The open play, no double teaming. Let's play hard. Let's defend together. Let's attack together. Yes, like stuff like that. I think we win that game yesterday for sure.
What do you
win that game?
What do you think is the difference? What do you think is the difference between the Bayern that we beat in our house 4-1 and the Bayern that played yesterday? What's the difference?
More experience. I would say they're more
What do you
experienced.
mean
And
by
one
that?
that was playing the group stages, one
Like-
Bayern that's playing the group stages, and one Bayern that's playing the semifinals. The heat of the moment. If you were there, come on, balling every day of the week.
Yeah, but
What are you talking about?
No, though, that's the way we
intensity,
play.
this or that. When we put the leg on the ball, you are not taking it. What are
You
you
see,
talking about?
this is the problem. You see, this is exactly the same problem that I was explaining to Charles yesterday. It's a big game. It's a big game between two teams that won the ball. It's a game between two teams that won
You
the
are
ball.
never playing against
You
Barcelona.
can't.
You are
Can't control.
There's no
No,
team in this
there's
world
no
that's coming
team in
to
the
play
world that's
against Barcelona that wants the ball. What are you yapping about?
Thank you. I've never seen it ever.
What are you
Ever.
talking about, actually?
What are you talking about?
There's
Nobody
no
goes to
team
play against Barcelona
That
to
comes
beat them
and
in
play
possession.
against Barcelona.
To beat
That
them in
would ever
possession.
think of taking the ball. Every team that come and play against us is counter attacks. So you relax and pipe down. Nobody comes and play against us and say they want to keep. Actually, show me a team that came and play against us and they kept the ball. Actually, kept the ball from us. Who?
The ball. If you
Yeah,
watch
who?
that PSG, that group stage game, that was horrible to watch.
I will say this.
literally horrible.
You're talking about the beginning of the year when everybody was hurt and we were out of shape. When we played Real Madrid and Real Madrid beat us.
My God.
We were out of
That
shape
was before we played them.
we were out of shape, bro. We were mad out of shape. We were tired. We were gassed.
Nah.
We were out of shape. I remember the game.
Wait. You know why I'm not
beat
gonna
us
say?
in
You know why I'm not gonna?
endurance. We were better than PSG in the first half. We were way better than them in the first half. We lost stamina.
And we're not clutch.
and then we weren't in clutch. And then they came and beat us. It wasn't like they were better than us.
Chances.
But we were not in shape.
Actually,
We were not in shape.
Actually, you gotta score. You gotta score your chances. Don't forget that. Which we didn't.
Bro, we missed a lot. Almost missed wide open goals. Like, bro.
You know, they missed a lot of crazy chances. We would have cooked that PSG team. We missed chances, which we were not doing last season. Last season we were clutch. This season we're out there missing crazy in open posts, bro. What are you talking about?
I just want to slow concerning what Tony said. Tony, the first half we were only better for the first 30 minutes, and then from the first 30 minutes we got completely like crushed. We couldn't even come out of the ball. Every single ball.
But no, I'm saying the cause of it. The cause of it, if you watch the game, what's the stamina? We weren't in shape. It's a thing.
Wait, you see, this is why I don't want to use this as an excuse, because you agree with me that we had holidays. We had holidays, like, how can I say? Our players had vacation. They didn't play the Club World Cup. PSG, I'm not even sure that PSG players even had like
a break
for like a month break.
That's my point. Who is in better? No, you're not getting what I'm saying. I'm saying in shape and tired is not the same thing, bro. There's a difference in shape. When you're in playoffs, you're tired, but you're in shape. You don't get tired. Like, your body can take more, even though you're exhausted from this. But when you take a break and you go on vacation, your cardio is not the same. And then let's talk about this. You remember against Real Madrid, Barcelona, and even against PSG. The reason why, if you remember, the reason why I said we're out of shape, we were not making those runs. I remember Lamine Yamal, everything was on his feet. Everybody feet. That's how I know you're not in shape. You're not trying to run. You're not trying to open space for others. That's how I knew we weren't in shape. Now, Barcelona, people.
Lamine that was coming out from Pubaji.
Pubaji, bro. He didn't even ask for the ball. He was acting on feet. Ball. Vinicius showed Lamine, you always go backwards.
Ferran Torres. Rafinha was not playing.
You also mentioned something very good. You also said about being in shape. You agree with me that this is one thing that I have been telling. This is one thing that I have been telling. I've been saying since. I've been telling Charles this. This is one thing.
Yeah.
When you want to go and compete, when you reach the quarterfinal of a Champions League, the first thing is not first thing first. Quality players matters too. Secondly, those key details that you said like that. Being in shape, like having that stamina to be able to sustain intensity for 90 minutes. Those are the key details that can kill you in the Champions League.
Atu,
And that is one
nobody,
thing in modern day
Atu,
football.
nobody, no team holds intensity for 90 minutes.
Bro!
Listen, actually, they are downtime. During the downtime, during PSG downtime, scores. Listen, during PSG downtime, Bayern scored. During Bayern downtime, PSG scored. So those two teams were clutch on that day. Yesterday, they were very efficient.
Yeah,
Class.
that game yesterday is one of a kind. It's not something every day. It's not every day you see shit like that.
You know,
Exactly. So listen, there's always downtime. No team is going to press for 90 minutes.
no, I'm not saying
Impossible.
press for 90 minutes. I'm not saying press for 90 minutes. When two big clubs face each other, the game is going to be chaotic. And now, the person that manages what we call a town fair.
Hier, qu'une équipe n'a bien géré son temps fait. Ils ont tous concédé des
That's
buts.
what I'm saying, that everybody was everywhere else.
It's just
And
a
that is
red
what
card.
now-
It's just a red card. Nobody got there. Everybody.
Okay, you see, now, this is one thing too. The one I'm saying, that player quality matters a lot. See that the defenses were left to defend on their own. I don't know if you saw the transition that Dembele had to go. He was running. Upamecano run back, track. Dembele started into the core. Upamecano a quand même le temps de revenir réagir. By the way, if you put a guy who's not like good defensively, like that's not really good, he's gonna eat it every single day. You understand what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, player qualities matters, and a good defense cannot be perfect. It cannot be perfect, but when the player qualities of your defenders, like their individual qualities, are strong, that's when you have a good defense.
But
that's what I'm saying. That's the difference between.
Do you think we need, like, okay, I will say this. Do you ever recall a Barcelona team that was really good with a good defense? Name me a year
Now,
we were
this one
good
I'm
individually defensively. Because if you name me a year, even 2011, I can tell you right now, Daniel Alves defensively is trash. I can tell you right now, I can tell you Piqué was doing very, very stupid decisions. I can tell you right now, Puyol, towards the end of his career, used to do a lot of bad mistakes. That's why we had to put Mascherano back there.
On avait des défenseurs. On a toujours eu des défenseurs à la ramasse, mon frère.
We've always had defenders that are like this.
We won Champions League with that. So what are you talking about?
Now, Tony, Tony, let's build step by step, and I give you my point. Okay, let's build step by step. You answer a few questions for me. So you said we never had good defenders. Okay, Barcelona never had good defenders. Okay, I agree with that. But now, my first question is, football has changed, right? Football has changed. Football of today is now intensity.
It changes.
Athleticism.
Football changes football's like every sport. Everything changes.
Just like every sport. So now, just to explain to you, my point is, football now is more like intensity, athleticism, and transition.
For sure.
And what I mean by that is the defensive, like the side that the football that, you had to be, how can I say, you had to defend to win titles, is gone. Like now, it relies more on individual qualities of players. You agree with me on that? Okay?
So it's no more collective, it's individual.
Wait, it's first individual. You agree with me that football now, it relies first on the individual qualities of your players first. You agree with me on that?
Never. It used to be rely on one individual. The quality of an individual. I believe it used to.
Okay.
But now it's more collective.
Okay.
Now a team would rather sacrifice one player that's scoring 50 goals than to the collective that everybody's scoring 10 goals.
Okay, let me land my point why I'm saying that, okay? The reason why I'm saying that the individual qualities of players, and just like how I said, defense in today's game is done. Like, it's gone. And the reason why I'm saying it is because individual qualities, I'm saying individual qualities, I mean by, like, defenses.
Actually, his defense.
Listen, when I mean by individual qualities, I mean like individual qualities of your front three midfielders and your defense, like the individual qualities first. So now, the second part, you said Barcelona never had good defenders. Okay, now in today's game, like back then, all teams wanted a player, a defender that knows how to pass the ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you agree with me on that. Okay. Now the third question I'm going to ask you is, why do you think Pep Guardiola is struggling right now? Because he's trying to adapt to the game too. And if you see very well, the managers that, if you see very well, just like how I was saying, if you see very well, Luis Enrique and Vincent Kompany, for me, they are the best coaches in the world right now because they understood how today's game works. Today's game is more of a chaotic game. That if you have a single player that is un joueur qui est un peu fragile, can cook you. Because when things just get chaotic, Charles, bro, you can, if one player just shows signs of weakness, it's finished. Because everybody's just one-on-one. You saw like Mendes. Mendes wasn't up to the level yesterday. He was getting crushed. He was getting cooked every single time. And every time he was getting cooked, it led to a big chance.
Because they left him on one-on-one with Olise.
I'm saying, now football game today now, it's like teams have all to defend together. They all have to defend together. And at the same time, they have to how can I say, it's a long thing to explain, bro.
But no, you are talking about, yes, you have your personal qualities as a football player, as a defender, as a striker, as a midfielder. All of those things, those are the basics. So those things you have to make sure to use all those your talents to the better of the team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Right now, football is very collective, more than it used to be individual.
I think that back then, football was more collective.
Never.
It was more relying. No, football was more relying on collective. No, Charles. Agree. No, PSG. Let me take the example of PSG. PSG, they have a very good collective, but let me not lie to you that their front three individually take their games on their hand.
That's the basics, bro. Individually, you have to.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Individually, you have to be good to be in the first team. Individually, you have to be good to be in the first team. Right now, we are talking about something that we all know, bro. Upamecano is individually good as a defender. That's why he's there. Eric Garcia is not our defender. Eric Garcia is not a defender. Il est en train de dépanner. Eric Garcia is not our defender. Il est l'homme à tout faire.
You are coming to the exact point that I was...
No, for savoir, you have to know Eric Garcia is not a defender, bro.
That's exactly... You're not coming to what I'm saying. No, I'm not showing him. See, I'm not showing him. I'm not casting the stone on everyone.
I feel like you're comparing our defense with people qui sont en train de nous dépanner against Jonathan Tah, who is a defender.
No,
against Upamecano, who is a defender.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. When you go to semi-final, you see the center-back pairings of teams, and us, you come and say, I'm sorry, we are only at this.
Yes. I know that. Yeah, I don't know. I know very well.
That's what I'm saying that, Charles. That's what I'm saying, that the day, it's not that I'm being negative. The day that Barcelona will be able to compete till the Barcelona will be able to compete till, how can I say it? I will say that, okay, the UCL will come back no matter what. The UCL will come back. Trust me that I'll be the first advocate that no matter what happens, I'll say you guys just be happy
because of good defense.
No, I'm telling you, till we don't bring in the reason why last season were good, we had a defender that was Komandi. Kubasi. He was covering Kubasi's lack of awareness.
Because Kubasi is young. Kubasi, all of this is the board fault. Kubasi is a young player. Kubasi needs that person that will be beside him.
Voila.
Garcia is not that guy.
That's what I'm saying, that you can't present. That's what I'm saying, that my standards are low right now because behind we don't have the
Yeah.
qualities to go and compete.
I understand you, bro. I understand.
Because now, if the games gets chaotic, just like yesterday, trust me that we could score, but we will suffer double more than how they are suffering.
I understand, bro.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. That's why I'm saying that, bro. When you watch PSG and Bayern play yesterday, you are like, if that was us, we would have scored. The game would have been nice for us, but behind, we will have suffered double more. Because I'm not sure that one of our defenders can literally just manage a one-on-one and even prevent like a chance from coming. I'm not saying that they should do it all the time, but I'm saying like from one occasion. Anyways, let's move. Jose Mourinho. I know everybody saw the news. Jose Mourinho coming back to Los Blancos. What do you guys think about that? You guys think it's a good move? Bad move?
Of course, more La Liga for us, bro.
A bad move?
It's a good move for
It's a
Barcelona.
good move
More
for
La Liga
Barcelona.
for us.
Yeah? Okay.
We'll say it.
Now, I think Mourinho is a bad move because Mourinho's method was working back then in the days. Understand? And I don't think, especially in the locker room where a lot of these guys are having egos and everything, bro, Mourinho is not your guy, bro. I'm sorry. Guy. He's not your guy. But hey, let's move. Tony, this is the last question now. We all know that the 2026 World Cup is the 26 World Cup going to be the worst competition ever because of politics? Because of politics, let's just say the competition is going to be the US, Mexico, and everything. I just heard one thing about Mexico is apparently Mexico has been driving away people from their home because of the World Cup. Yeah. And also New York, I heard that in New York, the prices of train stations of the trains have increased. So that's what I'm saying. Like, is it going to be the worst competition because of politics? Yeah, it's expensive too. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Everywhere there's politics is bad news. We all know that, right?
Yeah.
So, and this is something that we can't control. This is something that is way out of our control. The only person that could control this is the FIFA because they decided to play a World Cup in countries that, are not big football nations.
Yeah.
You understand? It's all been politics ever since they started to say that, oh, we're gonna do a World Cup that's gonna be in Canada, USA, and Mexico. It's all politics. It's been politics ever since. It's always been politics. And it's always gonna destroy our beautiful game. But what I'm gonna say is, I think it is. Everywhere there's politics, there's bad news. What are you telling me that you are going to charge teams to come and support their country? We are not talking about club football. We are talking about nations, actually. Why are you telling me that you're going to be making people pay, people that are already working hard for their money in Senegal, Ghana, South Africa? What do you mean? You're going to make them pay to come and support their country where they are born in. Does that make sense?
Like, that's crazy. And
It don't make sense.
especially that I just saw a news that Donald Trump he has banned more than 35 African countries or third world countries from coming to the US. So what's happening? And also the price of the tickets are crazy right now. Like, you literally just go and watch a game, you have like to just sacrifice the kidney.
Bro, to go and watch my country play, I needed to pay 1,700.
Really?
I needed to pay 1,700 to go watch my country play in Toronto, where I'm gonna have to pay gas, pay everything, and go there. And I'm not going alone. I gotta take my wife with me. So what are you telling me? If I had a kid, or 2 kids, or 3 kids, what is this? What has our beautiful game become to? I'd rather watch it on TV. It will cost me less, That's crazy.
And the World Cup, really it is more like a national team thing. It is about countries. It's not even about clubs.
Exactly. Clubs make fucking money.
So if Guardiola said something like, he doesn't understand what's happening, that if this game has become politics, it's better we should just stop the World Cup. That in his time, World Cup was not even to go and watch your country play. It wasn't expensive. But now you see guys have to spend a lot of money.
It's because
why are we organizing a World Cup in America, Canada? Why are we doing all of that? Why America, Canada, Mexico? What was this? Mexico that the cartel is fucking at war there? United States that is always in everybody else's business? Come on, come on. Just
these guys, I don't know what they're doing. This is
but like I'm saying, bro, this is something we can't really control, and we are just out here talking about, we just out here trying to, find out what's going on, but things has been going on ever since, you know.
But that's crazy. Bro. This might low key be the
I
worst.
think if Canada had the stadiums, I don't think Canada has so much stadiums like
Nah,
that.
they only have
I
two.
think,
They only have two.
yeah, I think Canada should have been the only one to be. What are we doing in the United States, bro? Like, what are they doing in the United States or Mexico? Like, what are they talking about?
I
What are
don't
they talking
think I don't
about?
think Canada has that many stadiums, bro.
Canada should
Canada
have
only
been the
has two
only
stadiums.
sole one, bro. But it's sad. We don't have Canada don't have a law here, you know. It's sad.
It's all right. That was all. So yeah.
Like,
So,
we have to bring the word here. We should have maple syrup, you know. Hey, come on now. Make them take metro, bro. Fucking metro is $3 here, bro. What are you talking about? To take a metro to go to Vitality Stadium or T-Mobile Stadium, I think in New York, gotta pay $50, $115. That's crazy. It's crazy,
yeah.
bro. It's sad. It's sad. It's naked, bro.
What?
Bro. Bro, at this point, I just have to start to buy horses, bro. Just get a male, just get one male and two females, man.